Hello, welcome back to Rose Menagerie. Today I have a really quick walkthrough video of this little gem right here. This is by Megan over at School Nest. This is her homeschool plan and journal lesson planner. I'm going to walk you through, like I said, real quickly through this so you can see what's inside. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right, let's see if I can do this without any little helpers coming in. This is going to be a really quick flip through and kind of thoughts about how I might use this year. This is my lesson planner from School Nest. This is one that Megan had made for me, which I so appreciate. If you go to her site, she does have this planner, but it's going to be in a cream color background or like a soft green kind of color. So pretty. It is very smooth. She's even coiling them, which I love. My one from a couple years ago, I actually went and coiled myself, so the fact that this one's coiled is really exciting. But yeah, I'm going to go through it real quick and just show you, like I said, and give you some ideas of how I plan on using this. So in the past, I started out strong and then I kind of fizzled out because whenever I do my planning, I create something kind of like this. I don't know if you can even read that, but I just create a simple table and I fill in what we're going to be doing that week. And so it seemed kind of monotonous for me just to write it into this every week. But I think I'm going to treat this more of kind of like a journal. And like it says here, plan and journal. And write things in as we do them. And then also just add pictures and things as we go throughout the year. So here you go. Here's our cover. This is the 6x6 weekly grid. She does have different options depending on what you're wanting. So we start off, there's the information there for you. But here she goes through what is included in your planner. You can color these little flowers if you want. So fun. The paper is kind of glossy-ish, so I'm not sure how watercolors would stick to them, but I'm going to try as we go throughout the year. These 2 pages are just your vision board. And then you've got some blank pages, quite a few. These say notes at the top of them. It's a little bitty. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. They do all say notes up there. All right, so we've got some calendar pages. And I think, yeah, this one says events, field trips. So honestly, probably just going to put in here, I might do like our school calendar, like our terms, and then maybe this one will be like our vacations. I don't know. We are going to be joining a co-op once we get to Alabama, so we could do our field trips on here, but like, I might just cover these up with something else. I don't know. And then here we have some attendance tracker type deals. I don't think I'll use those. We don't have to do that. Same thing with the progress tracker. I did do that in my old planner from a couple years ago, but we get it all done, and so it kind of was just a little monotonous to me, so I didn't use them. But you could easily cover these up with sticker paper or tape something in. Here's some more progress trackers. These look like for a month because there's 31 slots. And if you have ideas for these, let me know because I would love to be able to play around with them. So here's your month overview. And this is kind of like left blank here so you can put in your numbers. And then it goes into a plan and reflect page. And then I think, what does it do? Oh, it gets another month. So all the months are here in the front of the planner. And let's see how many are in there. According to this front page, 12 monthly calendars and 12 planning and reflection pages. So we'll go ahead, pass those now. All right, this works. All right, then we get into these weekly overview pages. So you have 7 boxes here for your schedule. Down at the bottom, you can circle or color in what week it is. There's some trackers over there that you can use. And then when you go into the weekly plan, ta-da, I'll see if I can get that in there. And so you have 6 slots across the top and 6 on the side, 6 by 6, so that's what it's called. The top left there, you got the months, the days, and you put the year over there. The way I envision this is like how I do it on here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 areas. So I don't know. And actually, I think I have a couple more if I want to like break up some more. So I'll have to play with that and see how I end up actually putting it in here as we complete it. But we do 4 days of school, so I can easily do day 1, 2, 3, and 4. And maybe one day, one of these can be for like meal planning, and maybe one for like my favorite thing from that day, or maybe a memory I want to remember. But that's what the rest of the planner is for the most part, is these weekly overviews. There's 52 of those. And then when we get to the end here, I believe there's a reflection page. Yep. There is a reflection, or a reflect on the year with some pretty flowers. And another reflect on the year. And reflect on the year. And then there's the thank you for purchasing. Oh, see, handmade 24 in Michigan. So grateful for her for doing that for me. And then the very last page is more of her little snail friend, which is so cute. And that's it. So I will, as I start filling this out, I will give you an update of how it's going. And if you have any ideas, like I said, feel free to reach out and let me know what your thoughts are. Have you tried Megan's planners before? And I will chat with y'all next time. See you later. Bye.